in the skincare world, and it just helps your skin get this like ultimate glow, like just kind of real super clear, clean, tightened pores, kind of a glassy look. I mean, really, without lack of a better term, since that's what it's called. You're going to be getting some extraction, some exfoliation, and some rehydration. We're basically doing some back-to-back uh, what do you want to call it? Like just back-to-back masks and treatments that normally you wouldn't necessarily do back-to-back, but it's totally safe to do this. And this particular way of doing it is something you might do every, 2 to 4 weeks, kind of depending on your skin. And we're not only teaching you that, but also like what good like daily skin hygiene, I guess you could call it, like a good skincare routine should look like. I know, some of us came from a place where we got very little education on that. Of course, today there's all kinds of YouTube and, TikTok and this and that, but still, like, there's plenty of us that are like, I would love just to know what to do to get great results, right? And since some of you are getting ready for a really exciting, beautiful event, it's important, like, you want to look good. We're women, we all want to look good, especially on really nice events. So look our best, right? Well, I heard this early on in Mary Kay, and it's just like the most truthful statement ever. And that is that you can't frost a lumpy cake, right? Like, have you ever tried? Have you ever tried to frost a lumpy cake? Because most of us probably have. I mean, crumbly, it just looks, whatever. So skincare is going to be your most like important piece to having, a great look. So, anyway, okay, Jessica, hi. I have to drop her off in a few minutes. Be back, and that's totally okay. So let's see, and Megan, maybe tonight. Okay, perfect. Sometimes, we just go with the flow. So, let's see here. Why don't we? Then we have Michelle. So go ahead and throw in the chat where you're coming from, because I know we're from all over the place. So go ahead and find the chat too. Find the chat. If you're on your phone, sometimes it's like you got to click a little bit to figure that out. But find the chat because we like to do giveaways. Any of us competitive? Anybody competitive? Oh, Michelle and April. Oh, that's good to know. Okay, so there's April. That's the girl I wanted to see. I want to make sure you were here because we worked really hard to get you those samples, right, April and Michelle? Yay! And so, anytime you place a comment, or you can unmute yourself like one at a time. I keep you muted, like I said, just so it just keeps a little bit more rolling. But if you want to unmute and be like, hey, this is what I'm thinking. So if you have comments, or like you're like, oh, I really like this, or that felt really good, or I like the smell of that, or all, anything that kind of pops in your brain, like let us know. It's just more fun, and we want the interaction. So, yay! Okay, we have more guests. Is it Venetia? Did I say that correctly?
Venetia.
Oh, I did it. Venetia. That's so cool. Beautiful name.
Thank you.
And beautiful girl. Nice to meet you guys. Okay, so this is great. So I'm gonna go ahead and screen share. What have I missed, Sharon? Just getting to it, right?
I think the chats, everybody's just telling us where they're from. We got a lot of people from a lot of different places.
I love it.
And I am collecting names for the
Yes.
Wheel of Names so
So
we can
we'll
do our
have
little
a
giveaway at the end.
wheel of names. She's gonna put them all in a wheel, and then we'll spin the wheel and do some giveaways for some extra fun things. So all right, you guys. So grab your supplies, your washcloths, and we're gonna get started. Before we do that, I guess I might as well. I'll say a brief moment about who I am, and who I am and why we're here. I mean, I already kind of went over the why. So So my name is Amy Kirby, and I got started with Mary Kay 16 years ago. Been building my business for 16 years. And before Mary Kay, I was an elementary school music teacher out in Connecticut, but now I live right outside of Nashville, Tennessee. I met Rachel. I'll tie Rachel into this because a lot of our guests are tied to her basically through my husband because she had gone to see him. Because my husband's an eye doctor, she had gone to see him for as a patient, and then somehow the conversation came up about Mary Kay one way or another. And so Rachel has been a long time um, client of mine, and I'm just so grateful that we have been able to stay in touch for, man, quite a few years. I would bet at least 10 is my guess. So, and yeah, and so let's see. I have a daughter who is 6, and like I said, my husband. We own an eye clinic in Mount Juliet, Tennessee, called Modern Eye Gallery. And what I love best about what I do now, because I do Mary Kay full time now. I love the flexibility. I love the opportunity that comes with it. But really, most of all, I just love helping women feel more beautiful, like more empowered, I guess, but like really, truly, like um, for myself, before Mary Kay, I was not very confident. I needed a lot of just like I was looking for self-growth, and I found it through this business, and I want to be able to pass that on to others. I want to help women feel more confident about who they are. And if I know for myself, when I'm wearing the right outfit, when my, makeup's on just right, when my hair is doing what I want it to do, like I feel better about myself and I hold myself differently. And I don't think I'm alone in that. So that is really what I love to do the most. And so I'm excited to be able to share with you guys about some of how I've been able to grow through using the vehicle of Mary Kay products. So anybody here, throw in the chat if you've ever used Mary Kay products before. Like if you have some Mary Kay experience, just go ahead and throw that in the chat. Like it could have been years ago or last week. It doesn't matter. But we are currently #1 in direct selling brand of skincare and color cosmetics. And that's actually the 3rd year in a row that we have held that status. So we're very proud of that. And so you're not using just any product. You're using a really amazing brand that's now been around for 62 years. And yeah, Mary Kay Ash was a beautiful, amazing woman leader that built this company from the ground up starting in 1963. So love that. Okay, now I got to find my own chat and see what some of these things are. Oh, we had to rep at one point. Use some pieces. Used to use satin hands. Oh, yes. Yay. Okay. Some people, oh, I love it. Okay. So most of you have had a little bit of experience. Well, go ahead and grab in your long strip of samples, grab the cleanser. You're either going to be using the Voluform Time Wise Repair Voluform set, which is going to be a little bit more of this purpley pink. Or there's another set that's called Time Wise. And I'm going to talk to you briefly about both of these. But as I'm doing that, go ahead and grab the one that says cleanser. It's either going to be a 4-in-1 cleanser or the Voluform foaming cleanser. And so go ahead and open that up. You could actually use just a tiny bit of it and put a little bit of water with it. I like to just get that little bit wet, and then you're going to go upward and outward all over your face, getting any dirt, any makeup, anything off the face. Usually I use an oil-free eye makeup remover if you have mascara or eye makeup on, but just be gentle around the eyes, like especially if you're wearing eye makeup. But go ahead and wash your face. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about the cleansers that you're using to begin with. And so the first one to speak of is the Voluform set. So this is kind of like our Cadillac of skincare. It's the higher end one, and it's for reversing, like taking back the years, like we're going to reverse the fine lines and wrinkles, reducing those deep lines and wrinkles and giving yourself an improved look of wrinkle severity. Liftedness is restored. Skin's firmness is, brought back to life, and improved elasticity. So if you're someone who has maybe been in the sun a lot, or maybe over the age of 40 to 50-ish, or just starting to see some of those, like, your skin's just kind of like looking a little bit like it needs some lift to it, then this might be your set. Or if you're extremely dry, like this is one for you. You can tell by this woman's before and after, like she is a sales director that obviously really this set did well for her. And I've seen this in so many different pictures where you can take that like crepey, like kind of maybe a little bit saggy skin and just help it lift and be back to its restored appearance. And so I've been doing better about using that on my neck because of tech neck. Girls, I'm on my phone way too much, and that like tech neck's real. And so anybody like notice that about themselves too? Like I know I'm probably not alone on that either. But I've been using that lifting serum that we'll talk about later on my throat, and I definitely have seen a difference. So anyway, the results have been amazing with this repair set, and we'll come back to this a little bit later. And then there's the time-wise set. Now this one is good for anyone from like ages 18 to 108. Like it's really good for anyone. And I like to say that because we have 5 different skincare sets. I might be saying that wrong, 5 or 6, I don't know. Anyway, I haven't counted lately. But they're all able to be mixed and matched. So what's great is Mary Kay's like pH balance between all of them are very customizable, so that if there's something that you're not loving about one set, or it's not working quite right for your skin, for whatever reason, then we can find another one to do the thing that we need, more than likely. So very customizable. And actually, all of our skincare has the Good Housekeeping seal of approval on it, which is a really great seal to have on a lot of our products, actually. It just means that we're backed by another, like Mary Kay already gives us a guarantee on all of our products, but Good Housekeeping also gives us a guarantee on these. But the cleanser you're using is a 4-in-1 cleanser if you have the time-wise. It's either a normal to dry version or a combo to oily version. And it has little beads in it that are helping to exfoliate gently. It also tones and brightens, and so exfoliates, cleanses, tones, brightens. Okay, so those are the 4 things that it will do very well. And so that's your first step to really good skincare. Okay, put it in the chat. How many times a day do you believe that you should wash your face? Put it in the chat. I want to hear from you. Yeah. What do you think? 2 to 3 times. I love that. I love that. 2 times. Yes, you got it. So morning and night at the very least. Y'all do not get in the habit of not going to bed without washing your face. Because you can age anywhere from 7 to 30 days by not. Okay, so like makeup, dirt, ick, like that you're sleeping in, your skin cannot rejuvenate overnight. Like it can't, the cellular turnover just doesn't happen the same way. Okay, so figure out, like I'm a pro at trying to find a way to help you get into a healthy routine of washing your face at night. I know it's so easy. That's when I assume most people don't want to do it. Morning's one thing, so we're getting up brushing your teeth, but anyway, okay, I digress. Oh, here are some pictures of the 4-in-1. And good for you, Jolene, AM and PM. That's what I want. That's what I want to hear. So again, like this will help. This is actually really good preventative skincare, really good preventative, but is also, it did a great job for this particular person too. So like you'll see improvements with the skincare line too, but it's mostly for prevention. So 80% of skins, like of our DNA of just being a human, like just being out in the elements, 80% of aging just comes from being, just from DNA. Okay. That means, sorry, 20%. I meant to say 20%. 20%. That means 80% is preventable. I said it backwards. So sorry, confusing. But what our set does is helps with antioxidants. It's filled with antioxidants to combat like all the free radicals and all the things that are going against us. And so including like things like lack of sleep, lack of water, lack of or too much stress, or not getting the right nutrients to your skin. So that's what these sets are always working to do. Okay, now enough about this. Are you ready to do our first treatment? Look for the charcoal mask, please. It's going to be in these colors, that gray and that bright green, limey green. This one is probably the most fun, in my opinion. Has anybody done a charcoal mask before? This one is so yummy, and I cannot wait. Devon has, yay, Michelle. Good, good, good. Your favorite. I know it's so, so good. So this one, you're gonna probably use most of this. Now, any of the products that you still have a little left in your little samples, I would go ahead and, put them in a little baggie tonight and use the rest of it tomorrow, especially like the skincare part. The masks, you'll probably use most of them, but the skincare and the long strip, like those, you'll probably be able to finish those up tomorrow or maybe even another day. But anyway, go ahead and start using the mask. So what you're going to do is I like to start spreading it on my T-zone mostly. You're going to keep, of course, away from your eyes. So you're going to look a little bit like a raccoon, and then you're just going to spread it all the way around your face, all over. And we're gonna put like kind of like you're frosting a cake, sort of. So you're just gonna lay it on your skin, and you know, um, a lightish layer is gonna do well. Let's see here. Christy said she hopped off, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Um, Good, good. All right. So this is a deep cleansing charcoal mask. Actually, Sharon, why don't you introduce yourself quickly and say, and share with us about the charcoal mask, if you don't mind.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sharon Black, and I am a senior beauty consultant at Mary Kay. I've just finished my first year, so I still feel like a newbie at times, but I still love this business. Right now, you have on your charcoal mask. I just set the timer, so I'm timing it for 10 minutes. This is a treatment that you're going to use maybe about 2 to 3 times a week. It's going to give you a deep cleanse. That charcoal mask is going to be like a magnet. It's going to unclog your pores. It's going to take out all the impurities and the bacteria that's in your pores, and it's going to extract it. So you're going to have the oils, the bacteria, all that is going to come out of those pores and give you a much deeper clean than just cleaning your face alone. As you wear the mask, within the 10 minutes, you'll start to see that it's going to get discolored. You're going to have like some lighter shades and some darker shades, and those lighter shades and darker shades are showing you what is being pulled and extracted from your skin. This mask is a game changer. It really is. If you have any blemishes, any whiteheads, any blackheads, this mask is going to resolve all that for you. You know, as women, when we have our once a month visitor, we tend to also have some blemishes that arrive with it as well. So this is like the perfect time to use it. If you even feel a little tingle on your skin, that's like, we get that little tingle underneath the surface of our skin that tells us that we're probably going to end up with a blemish. Put this mask on and you will not see that blemish arrive.
True.
This is how you're going to save your beautiful skin.
True.
Yes. What else did I miss? Did I miss anything else? It hydrates your skin and it gives you a nice glow right afterwards. And then it also minimizes the appearance of large pores.
Yeah, it's so good. You might be smelling peppermint extract. There
Mm-hmm.
is rosemary. There is, I always forget these. Oh, and it has navy bean extract in it, which actually has been patented. Mary Kay found that navy bean extract is really good for brightening the skin. So you'll see your skin just be brighter when you start wiping this off. Um, but definitely, I mean, it does a great job of tightening and yeah, it's like a good deep extraction of those pores. So, whoo, get excited. So in the meantime, so we have about 8 minutes probably
Yeah, about
play around with.
7 minutes.
About
Yep,
seven.
yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
And in the meantime, well, first of all, as I was just thinking, because we have a beautiful bride on here tonight, if you are part of the wedding party or know Rachel in any way, would you throw in the chat just to share some love, what you love the most about Rachel? Because one of my favorite things to do, when I do any kind of a party, and since, she gathered the girls tonight, is just love on whoever the hostess is or whoever it is that we're honoring. And so, I mean, what better time? So, like, think of a really, like, I don't know, like something sweet that you love about Rachel. Or if you want to like totally bash her, you can do that too if you want. Like make her laugh, that works too. I don't care, but but it's fun to just be able to like send her some love because I know y'all are all over the place. So which is yeah, that makes it a little bit more challenging sometimes. So okay, so I'll let them put that in the chat. But while we wait, too, I have found over my years of being with Mary Kay that I have a team now of quite a few people, and I love sharing some of the things because people often ask me about like what kind of people are on my team and um what it takes to be a successful beauty consultant. And not to say that you guys are all here to like start a business, but it's a great topic for while we're waiting. So if you don't mind just like appeasing me a little bit. But like I'm gonna share with you the 6 qualities of successful skincare consultants. Now, you may or may not relate to these, but if I do like sharing a little bit about Mary Kay too, just because if somebody didn't share with us a little bit about it, we never would have thought like, ooh, this is something I'd want to do. And so we do share so that we never miss someone. Like if there was somebody that their lives could potentially be like legitimately changed. Like mine has definitely been changed because of this business, and I'm so grateful for it. So I don't like to miss anybody if I'm in front of them. So okay, I'm gonna go over these that I'm seeing. Melissa says she's a caring person, always there when she needs her. I know that's true. I have reached out for even just like little favors with Mary Kay, and she has been like, "Yeah, I'll be there for you." I love a yes girl, right? A yes girl. Michelle says April. Oh, this is April. Her pure heart. She gets along with everyone. Yeah, and is one of the truly sweetest people I know. Yes, I believe that. And Jillian's a way back bestie, if I know anything. I understand. She says, oh my goodness, I don't know if I could pick just one. I love her sense of humor, her heart, um, her willingness to be down to do anything at any time. And she's the main character in so many of my best memories. Oh, I love her. Oh, you guys, that's so fun. Oh, I love it. And then agreed with all these things. I love it. Y'all are so sweet. This is great. Well, it feels good to be loved, right, Rachel?
It does.
Well, okay, so I see if there's anything here that just resonates with y'all by chance. But the first thing is busy. Busy women, they get things done. When we have like just kind of we just know we have our to-do list and the week is kind of full and we do our one thing to the next thing to the next thing. We just get a little bit more done rather than if like you know, if there's a week of snow days, you know, like I feel like I try to get things done, but it's not nearly the amount of things that I get done versus the busy week, right? So busy women, that is one of the successful skincare qualities. Um, Women who could use use to make a little extra money. So whether that's a couple $100 or a couple $1,000 a month, whichever, when you have like a reason or a goal attached to the business, it seems that people are way more successful when that happens. And I don't know really too many of us who already have plenty of money, but even if you do for yourself, like there's always somewhere else that needs a little extra help, right? Like there's a charity that you love or your church family or, you know, there's ways. But anyway, if you could use a little extra money, not the sales type. So the successful ones are not the sales type. And this was one of the things that really concerned me the most when I got started with Mary Kay. I was like, do not want to feel like this, like pressuring person. Like I don't want to be icky, this you know, scary Mary Kay sales girly. And the thing that I found is that I knew I loved the product, and this is true for all of my, you know, my people. It seems like we love the product and we love sharing. You know, we love sharing the value of the product, how it can help others, and educating, right? Like that's truly what it's all about. And if, you know, if we are there with money, dollar signs in our eyes, then we have our priorities off. So the sales type is when you enjoy the product, you love the product so much that you just can't help but like you want to share it with other people. So and that's really our focus. Don't know a lot of people. This is a fun one because I have moved. Well, when I first got started with Mary Kay, I was in Connecticut and I actually was from Nebraska. So I didn't know too many people there. And so I built a little business there. And I was kind of afraid, like I'd only have like a few customers. Well, it ends up, you know, what happens is when you know one person who is willing to support you, they know a good 5, 10, 15 other people that potentially could be referrals or customers as well, right? And so then that next person or two or three has more people. So it just kind of grows from there. And that's literally how I built my business in Connecticut. And then here in Nashville, when I moved here, I only knew John, and he hasn't really been the best customer for me, to be honest. So I spend a lot more money in Mary Kay than he does. Anyway, yeah, so it's very possible to, in fact, I prefer selling to people I don't know and becoming friends with them than some of my friends sometimes, which sounds kind of crazy, but it's true. Okay, sleeping giant is someone who has like this something inside of them, like this undercurrent that's like kind of bubbling up, but she doesn't know how to really make it just explode or like come out of her. That was also me because I just didn't have the best self-confidence. I think I mentioned this already earlier. I was um you know, I was kind of frustrated with life in a way, and I didn't really trust a lot of women, but yet, like, most of that came from, you know, me being just not confident. Well, through Mary Kay, because Mary Kay is all about um, praising to success. I was really nurtured in a way that, I mean, I never would really want to talk in front of people. Like my very first party was such a joke. Like, well, it wasn't actually a joke. I mean, I did pretty well considering all things. That's another story. But I literally had to read, you know, and this is not a bad thing, but I read from a flip chart, and like little by little, as you get better at it and you just keep going, oh my goodness, it's so fun and freeing, and you see yourself like growing like right before your own eyes. So anyway, a sleeping giant is someone that just, you know, has something inside of them that they really want perhaps to allow out, but haven't been able to because you're stuck in kind of like a dead end place or you know, something that's not working for you. And then family oriented, somebody who will just use their family as a reason rather than excuse. For myself, my daughter who is sick, she goes to a homeschool academy, and I'm so grateful that I'm able to set my schedule around her rather than my job comes first, and then I have to figure out like how the rest of the family fits in, you know? So, yay, it's time to wash off the mask. So, and before we do that, if you're still working on that, look for those little dots. If you didn't notice those already, look and see if you had any white spots or any darker spots. If you didn't get a chance to do that, that's okay. But, anyway, yeah, it's a good, you probably were ready. You were probably like, okay, my face is tight. Yes, a little bit. Rachel says,
Yeah.
yeah. So good. Well, and when you get a second for another entry into the drawing, um, did any of these resonate with you? Like one or two of them? Like which one of these would you have been? Out of curiosity, just kind of interested in knowing. For fun. So busy, money, not the sales type, don't know a lot of people, sleeping giant, family oriented. Let us know. But also, I know you're busy getting the mask off. Does anybody drink kombucha? I'm drinking kombucha tonight. It's supposed to be really good for your gut. It's kind of a strange taste, but anyway, that's what's in my cup tonight. Pineapple ginger. Awesome. Okay, you guys. Okay, what was the question? Which one of these categories did you kind of resonate with? Like you might have fallen into out of curiosity, not to say like, you know, are you a busy person? Are you money motivated? Are you not the sales type? Are you don't know a lot of people? Are you a sleeping giant or family oriented? Busy, busy girl. Yep. Okay, love it. She's going to put you in the wheel of names for your answer. Good job. Venetia. Is it okay? Am I gonna say it right? Venetia. I did it. Venetia. Sorry, I shouldn't celebrate over such little things, but you see how I am now. Venetia. Venet. Ah, I did it.
Venetia.
Venetia. Oh, it's so pretty. Family oriented, not the sales type. Family oriented and busy. Good. I love this. Yeah, I know. I'll do anything for my family. I love this. Thank you, girls. Okay, well, the next thing you're going to look for, busy, busy, busy. Don't know a lot of people. Yeah. That was definitely me. And what's in, yeah, I could talk forever, but I will not about that. Okay, so as you get all that wiped off, yeah, you're gonna look in the little nooks and crannies around your eyebrows, around your hairline. It kind of gets stuck in little places, but no big deal. We're gonna be washing our face another time here or two. You'll get it. You'll get it off. Oh, we've got a kitty. That's what my cat would be doing. Too cute. Okay, so the next that you're going to be looking for is the Time Wise Repair Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. This one's real special. I love it so much. Okay, the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. So it's in like a purpley pink packet. It's on its own. And when you get that opened, now I also like to do this kind of like the charcoal mask. So in, keeping away from your eyes, but starting in your T-zone and then just kind of laying it on your face all the way around. You might, just so you know, just to be expectant of maybe feeling a little bit of a tingle with this one. But that just means really nothing, actually. It's just doing its job, basically. Sometimes I feel it, sometimes I don't. I think it really has more to do with like dryness, and it's blasting out skin dulling dead cells beneath the surface of your skin. So this is a glycolic acid chemical peel. It's actually a lot of fruit extracts that is combined to create this peel. Glycolic acid is a superstar ingredient. Skin's own natural renewal process is enhanced, and younger looking, more radiant skin is revealed. So it's going beneath the surface, getting rid of the dead skin cells so that more new fresh skin cells can grow. And then by the time your fresh new skin debuts on the surface, then it's going to be way more smooth. It's going to be glowy. It's going to look just healthier, right? And so I love this. Oh, we didn't mention with this about the charcoal mask. You could do the charcoal mask about up to 2 to 3 times a week, depending. Everybody's a little bit different, but it's really great for oily skin. If you're an oily girly, which I think there are a couple of you here, then you do well with that charcoal mask. So anyway, this one also good for oily skin. It's good for all skin types, but you again would do this about 2 to 3 times a week. So my personal preference, like I'll do the charcoal mask approximately once a week. This one I'll do about 2 to 3 times a week, opposite another one that we're going to get to here in a bit. Yes, go ahead and put it on. Yeah, thanks for asking, Jessica. Go ahead, put it all over. Just stay away from your eyes. We're going to let it sit about 10 minutes as well. And oh, here's a really great picture of just like, look at how just brighter, more radiant. And then she also used it on her throat area, which is something I've been working on. Again, like just, making sure that it's a good reminder too, that like the skin from the top of your, from the top of your forehead all the way down to really your little, chesty area here. Like we show this pretty regularly with a V-neck or, so, I mean, take good care of all of this skin. And so anything you have left over, generally speaking, like you can use your product on your, décolleté area too. And what I was mentioning before, so this is an exfoliator. And then another great exfoliator that we have is called our microdermabrasion set. And this is literally the product that made me say, I need this in my life forever and ever. Amen. I'm like, I've got to keep this in my life. I was sold from here on out. They're little, you don't have this one in your packet, but maybe I bet I wouldn't be surprised if Rachel's used this before, but the Microderm they're little teeny tiny spherical aluminum oxide crystals that just glide over your skin and just buff off that top surface of dead dry skin. It does a really great job with scarring, with skin cell buildup, large pores. It just helps with fine lines and wrinkles. Exfoliating is super important around, late 20s, as you're getting into your 30s. If you're not using a good exfoliator, then you definitely need to be adding one in. So this one in particular is just gonna, it doesn't cause abrasions. It just is so smooth. And then it comes with a pore minimizer to help just like tighten up those pores nice and tight. So as you can tell in this little picture that like this little guy, like I'm assuming it's a he, I have no idea, but has, some darker blackheads in there, right? So like, but after using the Microderm a few times, probably maybe once or twice, it just helps close those all up even tighter. And there you go. Like, gonna do a good job. Or here's with some scarring. Yeah, definitely can improve with your Microderm. So now what I love about this is a lot of our people do not have to pay for Microderm because they get to earn it for free. So you all are able to earn either the charcoal mask or the Microderm, if you would like to, like Rachel is doing. So this is where you can grab like 3 or 4 of your girlfriends, and you get a free charcoal mask. Get them to jump on with us on one of these nights. Same exact situation. We'll send out the samples. We all have a little bit of fun, and you get to enjoy the event again, and then also a free charcoal mask. There's some other fun perks that go along with that as well, depending upon sales and whatnot. But so that's with 3 or 4, and then if you have 5 or more that join you, then you get a free Microdermabrasion set. It's definitely worth it, and definitely, hopefully you're having a good enough time that you might think, oh, I bet I have some girlfriends or some family members, some people in my life that would enjoy this. So at this portion, we're gonna just take a couple minutes and write down any names that come to your mind. If you can get like 10 names written down, we're gonna give you 10 more entries into the wheel of names. If you get five more entries. And so you can write those names down and then like um send them over to your whoever invited you, and then we're gonna get you entered from there. And you can look through your phone for a minute, but we have, let's see,
You said
we-
five more names added to the wheel?
um, but basically 5 for 5, 10 for 10, as many as
Okay.
you can get. Yeah, yeah. And yeah, just do a little brainstorming. If anybody comes, like people from work, people from church or the gym, or um, let's see, book clubs. I've done a book club party before. That was a really fun one. Um, of course, Rachel's doing her girls tonight. If you have any other groups, holiday groups, um, yeah, so fun. Be able to gather your girls. So, and then once you write those down, you can like take a quick pic and send it over to your girl. And then we'll be like, hey, so and so has this many names. And yeah. So let's see here. And then in the meantime, too, if you want to, we're going to be doing the moisture renewing. No, we're not. We're not either. We're going to go back to our skincare here in a second. So how are you doing on time, Sharon?
We got about 3 more minutes to take off that mask.
Awesome. Is anybody getting any tingling? Or
Tingle is good.
a
That
little
means it's
bit?
working.
A little
Mhm.
bit. Very cool. Yay. Let's see here. Yep, got a couple of those. You starting to feel a difference in your skin a little bit? I always feel a difference like almost right away. Felt the most tingling. Yeah, and then it should just kind of go away for the most part. It's probably done. Yeah. Oh, good, good. Yeah. Love it. Just feeling smoother. That's what we want. I'm telling you, if you wear a little makeup tomorrow, you're gonna notice how smooth everything just glides on. I mean, it just looks way better, way better. So that's really fun. Pores getting tighter. Yes. Woo, these are good things. I love it. I've had people come on and say, this is just as good. Like they will get like regular facials and say like, this is just as good as what they pay for in a spa for like $250. Like just as good, if not better. I mean, because, you're not spending nearly as much,
That's
but
amazing.
I
True,
mean,
'cause
isn't that crazy good? I
yeah,
know.
because our facial peel is way less than that, and you get repeated usage out of it.
Yeah.
So you pay
Oh, yeah.
one low price and you get to use it as many times as you need it.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Well, that's the thing about all of our products. Like all of our skincare typically will last about, I mean, 3 or 4 months if you're using it regularly, and sometimes even longer depending on the product. And
Sometimes
then,
even longer. Mm-hmm.
yeah, so and how I like to rotate my exfoliating, I mentioned a little bit before, but like with the charcoal mask, I prefer doing about once a week, kind of like on my Sundays or on the weekend. But then in the shower, I'm usually like an every other day-ish shampooer. So if I'm shampooing my hair, then I am also doing my microdermabrasion in the shower because it comes off easier in the shower for me,
Yes, it
or
does.
for everybody really, but it just kind of
Yeah, it does.
washes off. Yeah. At the sink, it's just like, oh, I think I still have some sand on my face,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then the opposite days, I'll do the facial peel. And now there's a couple days that I might, like I'm a litil busier, I'll miss that. But like generally speaking, I'll try to do one or the other almost every day. Now, we're to the age where I'm just taking extra good care of my skin because,
Mm-hmm.
well, first of
Mm-hmm.
all, it is my job and I appreciate it. I love it, so, but also, I just want my skin. I'm not into needles. I'm not into like all those extras when I have all these great products that are doing a great job. So anyway, I have a pretty good routine. I'm sticking to it, and I love helping others get on that routine. If that's for you, like we are all about helping you out. Now, we are also very aware that you are here for some enjoyment tonight. So there's no obligations. I mean, yes, we have products to sell, obviously, you knew that. But I would just want you to know that, like, if this is something that you're like, I've been struggling, I wish I could find a routine, like, that's what we really love to do. So, okay, time is up. You guys gotta wash that all off. And it might not even feel like you're getting much off at all, but you are. You're getting off that like residual. The rest of it's probably all underneath there, still doing its little thing. So wash off your facial peel and feel all refreshed from that. And then the rest of tonight, we're gonna keep on our face, and you're gonna be almost ready for bed here in just a few more minutes. Um, so you're ahead of
Good
both
timing.
Sharon and I, or at least me. I don't know. Maybe Sharon's done with her skincare. I can't tell, but
No, I have to do my skincare routine tonight.
yeah. Same, but that's okay. I enjoy it. So good. I love seeing you all taking good care of yourselves here.
I love
Awesome.
it. I'm looking through the gallery. So many people are on camera
I
showing us
know.
how they get their routine done. This is nice.
That's good. I know. You're all good.
This is what we're here for.
Yes. Okay, so the next part is your skincare again. So going back to our strips. So you're gonna look for the serums. My daughter Jonah's here to say hello. She likes to always peek her head in, see who's on camera tonight, or see who's who mommy is talking to.
So
So
do we have someone out there on the Volume Firm
I don't
repair set?
even know. I don't know. Is anybody doing volume film or are we all doing time wise? I forget.
I got volume firm.
You do.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we're
Perfect.
talking about both.
Okay. So we're doing the serum now. And for the Voluform set, you are doing the lifting serum. This is the one, man, I'm like soaking this one up as much as I can, but you're gonna go upward and outward and mostly just keeping it around this triangle of youth. So it's your neck area and underneath your chin, the jowls right in through here. That becomes we'll just say the heaviest due to gravity. And so we
Hmm.
are combating that by going upward and outward all over throughout this area. Now, I usually have just a tiny bit lift, and I don't think it's harmful to put it up on your
Yeah.
forehead too,
I
but I
use it on my
start down
forehead
here,
too.
right? Like
I start
going
on the
up.
start at the triangle of youth, and then whatever's left over, I make it to the forehead.
That's
I want
it.
it to lift
Exactly.
everything.
Right? Keep it going. Keep it
Nothing
up.
shall
Keep it up.
fall.
That's
Nothing
the
shall
way.
fall.
Yes. And it is just like, I mean, Botox in a bottle, like it really helps to firm and lift. Again, like this lady here, I mean, what a difference that you see. I mean, you can even see like right in here, like her jawline is just like, it's like snatched right there instead of a little bit more saggy. So then in the time-wise set, there is a nighttime repair recovery. I
Nighttime
mean,
recovery.
oopsies.
It's
Recovery
okay.
in the bottle. If you're looking at the bottle, which you don't get to look at the bottle, except for on this screen right here, but there are little Nutra inside, and they are patented by Mary Kay. And when you pump the pump, it is they burst. They're fresh vitamins A, C, and E, and chamomile extract that you will go directly onto your skin. Nice topical, fresh vitamins and nutrients to help your skin repair, recover overnight. So that is the one we're doing now. That's correct. Thank you for the questions. That's good. Yeah. And so you can go ahead and put that all over your face. I mean, again, staying away from our eye area. The only time you get close to your eyes is if the product is for the eye area. Like if it has the word eye in the product, then you're good to go, like an eye cream, right? So, and these serums will actually get pretty close to the eyes underneath, which is okay, but just you don't have to get super close. You don't need to do that. So, okay, the Time-Wise Recovery Serum is next. And then I'm going to go back to the repair set again, and you're going to find your nighttime, the nighttime cream,
Night
Time-Wise
cream
Repair
retinol.
Night Cream with retinol. That's right.
Mhm.
And so it has, like it says, retinol in it. So this is your nighttime cream. Retinol is a fantastic ingredient. It is a gold standard in the skincare industry that helps with cellular turnover as well. So we've done a little of that tonight with our different exfoliators. But this one in particular, you get a little of that every single night. It's a slow release retinol that is, I mean, I love the way my skin feels every morning after using that night cream. It, you can tell that there's just the right amount of good retinol in there just to keep that skin like being at its best. So, it's awesome. It's really, really good. And so you'll put that on all over, just like a normal moisturizer. This is like a nighttime moisturizer, okay? And then for your Time-Wise girlies, we are doing an antioxidant moisturizer. So you've done your serum, now you're going to do your moisturizer. So if you're curious about serums, serums are formulated so that they're a little thinner, but you're getting the ingredients deeper into your skin. So they're meant to go lower. And so you're going to use your cleanser, get as clean as you're going to get for that day. Put on a serum because they're usually a little thinner. And you always want to go from the thinnest to the thickest. So put on your thin serums and then you put on your moisturizer. Okay. So for tonight, you're going to put on the antioxidant moisturizer for our Time-Wise girls. And you can use the same moisturizer morning and night. The Repair girls up above, you guys have a day moisturizer and a nighttime moisturizer. Now, for the Time-Wise Miracle Set tomorrow, you'll use your cleanser again. There should be enough for that. And then your sorry. You're going to use your Time-Wise cleanser, your moisturizer, and then you're going to put your sunscreen, your daytime defender on top of your moisturizer. I am a big fan of making sure to protect your skin, especially during the day. Incidental damage happens all the time. A good portion of us, if you're over the age of 30, 40, you probably have a little bit of sun damage on the left side. And that's because of driving around in a car and getting a little bit of incidental damage. And that, I mean, especially, I mean, a lot of us, even 50, 60 and above, you're going to notice that. That's where the sun damage happens, but it's incidental. It's because it's because we're outside, we're in our cars, we're doing our thing. So you want to use a sunscreen all the time. I know you've heard it, but it's true. It's easy to skip it. You don't want to do it. So put it on after your moisturizer tomorrow. Okay. Just try it out. Getting dry. So at this point, you've done your skincare. Now you're going to use an eye cream. Okay. So find your eye cream. And you're going to put that eye cream on your ring finger. And so, yep, do a little ring finger high five. I like to do a little tap, tap, tap on my ring finger. And then you're going to stipple right underneath your eyes and just tap it in all around your eyes. And then one of the number one areas for showing fine lines and wrinkles first is around the eyes. I bet you probably have noticed that already. You might know that. Eyes, throat, back of your hands. Take good care of those areas. So eyes, hands, throat. Anyway, lost my train of thought. My daughter is getting in trouble. It's not fun.
The
It's not
eye
fun to get in
creams,
here.
these eye
Thank you.
creams, these eye creams are going to nourish and hydrate around your eyes. That
Thank
skin
you.
around your eyes is way more thinner and more delicate than the areas on your other parts of your face. So you want to make sure that you're not pulling or adding any tugging to that process. So that way you can protect your eyes from showing any possible signs of fine wrinkles. But these eye creams are so creamy, they absorb pretty quickly, and they do nourish and hydrate around your eyes. More hydration for fine lines and wrinkles will make them diminish. That's what
That's
you
so
always want to think about. Hydrate your skin, drink a lot of water. That also hydrates your skin. I have a story for that. Um,
Mhm. Mhm.
I didn't drink enough in a couple of days, and my eyes looked all sunk in,
Oh
like
yeah.
I was dehydrated. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna drink a gallon of water, put an eye patch on, and and try to bring myself back to life. But okay, that's my story. Go ahead,
It's so
Amy. What you
true.
got?
It's so true. It's so true. It's all part of it. It really makes a difference. It does help with crow's feet, yes, girl. It seriously will. I mean, look at this before and after too. Lack of hydration is the main reason for fine lines and wrinkles. Truly. Another analogy I like to see or share is think of this skin around your eyes as like tissue paper. If you have ever worked with tissue paper, once you get it out of that package and use it even just a little tiny bit, can you ever get it back to the way it was before you pulled it out? No, right? Like it's so hard to get it back like nice and thin and you know beautiful like it before it came out of the package. So that's why we use our ring fingers because it's the weakest finger, right? Like it is perfect for just tapping it in. Now, we also, on the Repair Set eye cream, it has a Zamek tip. So you apply the cream on, you put it on, and then you flip over the applicator, and it's shaped just like the eye socket right in here, and it's cool to the touch so that you get you get like a little bit of depuffing action in there. Works so nice. It feels so good. And normally these little applicators like this, if you were going to a high-end department store or really like pretty much anywhere to find something like this, they're super expensive. It's at least double the price than what ours is. So you get a very high quality product and applicator. In fact, I've even overheard somebody tell me that Mary Kay basically almost loses money on this product because they just want us to have it and it worked well. Um, anyway, so it's a great product right there. And the other Time Wise Miracle Set eye cream is also very great. It's a little thinner, but you can almost feel it firming underneath the skin. So yeah, love them, love them, love them. So that is your skincare. So let's review really quickly. Your basic skincare for the Time Wise set is your cleanser, and then tonight, night serum, right? Your nighttime recovery, moisturizer, and then you would use your eye cream, right? And then for your repair set is your cleanser, your repair, your lifting serum. Tonight we're doing the night cream and then the eye cream. Now we're gonna give you one more special treat to sleep in tonight, and that is the Moisture Renewing Gel Mask. And it should be pretty much your last little thing to open. And it is lovely. It's so hydrating and awesome. So yes, these are great for all of these are actually really good for rosacea, Melissa. We are known to test on people with rosacea because we want all of our products are really good for highly sensitive skin. Now, there's people that are at the extreme level, and we also have good products for them as well. But if you are one who deals with with rosacea, you should be really good with any of these. Um, Now we can't, there's not really a treatment for it to like make it disappear, but it will help the redness. And in fact, I'll talk to you a little bit more about something else I'm learning about if you would like to. Just remind me that you asked about that. Your skin's feeling amazing. This makes me so happy. That's so good. That's so good. I love hearing that. Okay, so this last mask you're gonna put on right after, right over your moisturizer. And this is something you can do 2 or 3 times a week as well. It will soak into your skin. You will, by the time you get into bed and lay your head on the pillow, you won't even realize it's on. It has 10 skin renewing benefits. It helps lock in moisture, helps your skin look more youthful, refreshed, less stressed, nourished, purified, calm. It instantly hydrates and it also locks in moisture. Moisture is important even if you're an oily girl. Like if you deal with oils, sometimes your skin is also saying, please give me hydration. Like there is a fine line between not using enough moisturizers, even when you're oily. Because I know the tendency is to be like, oh, I don't know if I want to put this on my face. Well, you do, you want to, but there is the right balance. That's what we work on finding for you. So that you're not getting oily throughout the day. Helps reduce the appearance of pores as well as fine lines and wrinkles. So, yeah, this one, I mean, I love that it smells really nice. It just smells like a spa to me. However, I will say we don't add any fragrances to our our skincare. What you smell is ingredients, loveliness. So it's nice to know that. And yeah, this was just a really good, soothing, healing mask. I used this last night and I was like, oh yeah, I put that on. In the morning when you wake up you'll might notice there's maybe a little bit of pilling that might be on because that gel will still be on the surface of your skin. So you're gonna wash that off and you're gonna give yourself a good look and be like, I am amazing. I'm beautiful. Look at my skin. Look what I did for myself last night. That's was so fun. And yeah, so you will wash that off and then do what you have left of your skincare there. Another thing I love to do, or just encourage you if you're a social media girly, either tonight or tomorrow, either time. If you enjoyed this and you want to give your girl a shout out on the socials, actually all of Rachel's girls, I decided I'd try to friend you because I'm going to be seeing you again in a few weeks, how many weeks that is. And I'd love to get to know
43
you.
days.
What's that?
43 days.
In 43 days, we'll be
43
together
days.
again. So I like a true bride, she knows. Anyway, I figured why not be friends? So, what was I gonna say about that? What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Hello, what was I saying?
Sorry.
Anyway,
You want them
yeah.
to post
Post,
their
post,
faces.
Social
thank
Post
you,
their
media.
thank you.
faces. Tag
This is
your
Thank
consultant.
you, Davon. This is why I
Yes.
always invite friends to help me do things.
Yes.
Y'all. Anyway, yeah, post even a picture of your scraps if you want to, of the open, little what you got in the mail and your spa pack, or post a picture of your face tomorrow when you're like, I feel so good. I did this great little glass skin thing, and you might get some comments, and then it might be who you want to invite to do it again with us. So, and get you a freebie. The charcoal mask or the microdermabrasion. So it's a fun way to just spread the word and, do good. Oh, we also have a lot of other little serums and different things for hydration and whatnot. We have a great HA ceramide hydrator. We also have an amazing nourishing oil that's like a dry oil. It's awesome. It's very versatile. Lots of other really great things. But okay, y'all, we are at the end. And if you don't mind, we're going to share just a few specials because I'm a deals girly. I don't know about you guys. I love a deal. And so it doesn't mean you're required to anything, but I'm going to go over them. And if you're interested, we will chat later. We would love to get your opinion on what you loved. Afterwards, you can either text me. Actually, I'm going to put you guys all have my number. So text me either tonight or within the next 24 hours-ish. We'll try to connect and just make sure that your skin's doing well. I'd just love to hear that and that you know, find out what you enjoyed the most. And but for deals tonight, so, oh man, I still didn't get this graphic changed. I meant to do that all week and I didn't do it. But anyway, so this is what we have for you. So, we have these different bundles, and the first one is the Platinum Bundle. And this is for the TimeWise repair set. Now, actually, this just changed to 225. So I apologize. It's not the correct number, but anyway, it has all that in the set, all within the set, the cleanser, the serum, the day and night creams, and the eye cream. Plus, though, you get a free CC cream, which is our #1 very lightweight foundation. It's kind of like a tinted moisturizer, but better. It's got a great coverage. And you also get 2 half-off items from our spa bar, which I'm going to show you in just a bit. The Diamond Bundle is our ultimate miracle set. So you get your cleanser, your antioxidant moisturizer, your day serum, your night serum, and your eye cream, plus a CC cream and 1 half-off item from the spa bar. That's all for $150. The Gold Bundle is $116, so that's your cleanser, moisturizer, day and night serums. And you get 1 half-off item from the spa bar. And then the Silver Bundle is for, I think I said 116. And then the Silver Bundle is 60, and that's your cleanser and your moisturizer for just 60. So, and again, all of our products last a good about 3 to 4 months. And you just need a little bit, you guys, and everything's 100% guaranteed too, so that if something wasn't working right, we will change it out for you or get you your money back if you're like, nope, this is not for me. But that never happens. So anyway, this is what's on the spa bar. This is another option too. If you already have your skincare from your Mary Kay girl, or you know, you're for some reason loving already what you have, and that's fine. You can pick and choose, buy any 2 spa bar items and get 1 of equal or lesser value at half price. So we have our satin lips, we have a fantastic travel roll-up bag, it's very well known, a dynamic wrinkle limiter that's like Botox, literally, like it helps like for your muscles not to move as much, but there's no needles, like it's just a little, like it's so awesome, it's so good. Hydrogel eye patches, hydrogel eye patches are the best. There's the facial peel, the Microderm we talked about, the charcoal mask, the satin hand set that I think Jolene gave a whoop whoop to earlier, and the moisture renewing gel mask. So now, oh, this makes me so happy, April. I love that feeling. I remember the first time I felt that, like with Mary Kay, I was like, ah, yes, please, I need. Okay, here is the best deal of all, y'all. The best deal. Okay, I love this. So Mary Kay, there are a few reasons why people have decided just to go for it and open their Mary Kay business. I'm going over this with you really fast, just in case, okay? Just in case you need this info. Money, you earn 50% on everything you sell. And that's even getting better Mary Kay is working on making it so easy to make money in Mary Kay. So 50% on everything you sell. We get lots of recognition. We love celebrating each other. We love praising each other to excess, probably that's true. Success is what I meant to say. We get recognition in lots of different ways. I've actually earned 9 free cars with Mary Kay, and yes, because I work my business, but there are so many different ways, prizes that like diamonds and lots of great things around my house that I've earned, like so many fun ways to earn recognition. Self-confidence, I've talked about that already. Cars, amazing. We get to earn a new one every 2 years. And I am so blessed. I haven't had a car payment in 14 years. Advancement, you can move up the career path if you choose, but if you don't care to, you don't have to do that either. You don't have to team build. That's not a necessity. But if you want to, why not share what you love and be your own boss? So grateful that I'm the best boss I've ever had, for sure. Okay, but here's the deal. You can give it a try for only $35. So that's kind of awesome. When I got started, it was more than that by quite a bit. So $35 to get started. You get a website, how to take orders with your credit card processing with that, and you get a mentor who helps you, which is me, who helps you get the doors open and helps you, like, basically does everything alongside you. Davon's brand stinking new, and she has seen like how you get the little step by step so that you're never just by yourself. It's for yourself, but not by yourself. You can also add on the $90 kit if you want to, which is worth over $400. So I only mention all this because I never would have thought about this unless somebody like, like open the door a little bit for me just to peek inside. What I'd love so that I know how to appropriately service you is that you share a number with me. I'm going to give you a 1 to 10 scenario. Okay. So that I know how to service you best. 1 being, I would rather, eat dirt before doing Mary Kay. It's just not my thing, but I'm happy to be a customer for life. Like, I will support you, no problem, but it's not for me. 1. 10 is, this is what I've been looking for. I'm so glad you shared. Thank you. $35 I can do. Like, I spent $35 on my DoorDash just the other day. Like, why not get a business started? So 35, 10's like, yes, get me signed up. Where's the link? There's no 5s in this. So just throw a number in the chat. It just helps me to know how to best serve you again. And so that is that. I think. Oh, and I will send out the link to all of this, y'all, so that you can see this graphic, the sheets, so that you can look at the deals. And then I just look forward to being in contact with you guys, just so I know how to best serve you, And Sharon, is there anything else? What did you love the most? Throw it in the chat really quickly, as well as your number, so that we can throw you in the wheel of names and wrap this all up. And we can give you
Got the wheel of names
prize.
going already.
Yay! Love it. We're gonna stop share. Yay! Did you all have fun? I love seeing your faces.
We got a 3. Okay.
Oh, thank you. Good. Jillian used to work with my husband a long time ago. Isn't that funny? I was like searching y'all, and I'm like, wait a minute, she's friends with John. That's fun. That's cool. Yay, you had fun. Seeing everybody. Happy customer. Oh, I love that. Thanks, you guys. This is good. Oh, so good. Oh, good stuff. Happy. Oh, good. Getting all of you in.
All right, let me get
there.
those names on. Give me a second.
Okay.
I mean, there's tons of names here already. I love this session. There's a lot of participation. Love it.
You like my shirt? My daughter went to at their school, they took all the kids to the nursing home here in town, and I drove over there with them. And so I have bat earrings in. I'm usually not the girl to like dress up too much for like, stuff, but I'm like, yeah, today I'm gonna do it. So thank you. Oh, thanks. Was the charcoal mask and the cleanser.
All right. I got the names up.
Yeah, that's really sweet.
Will I be able to share it? Let me see. Nope, not yet.
Sorry, girly.
It's okay.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Well, I kind of did. Well, what am I?
Okay.
Sorry, I pressed the wrong thing. There you go. That should do it.
All right, let me give it a few seconds because it still said no.
I will say real quick too, we're doing some color classes coming up with lipsticks to help you find your season. So if you're interested in something like that, if you want to learn like what colors look best on you too, especially for those you girls that are, getting ready for weddings and stuff, we're doing more of that. So be on the lookout, or you can just say, hey, what's about the color classes? And I'll invite you. I'll get those samples to you too. Okay, girl, let's do at least 2.
Look at how much participation we had today,
Nice
right?
work. Way to go.
All right. So we're going to do 2 names. Let's see who we got.
Yeah. It's like,
Oh, Michelle. Congratulations,
We've got
Michelle.
Michelle. Well, you're going to have to fight
winner.
between Michelle and April. So maybe I'll just send you both a little something since you're mother-daughter. I won't make you fight. Yay! That's awesome.
All right, and then we're doing one more chance.
All right, let's see.
Hold your breath, everybody. Hold your breath.
Who's it gonna be? Drum roll.
Melissa.
And Melissa. I
Congratulations,
love it.
ladies.
Love it.
Congratulations.
Awesome. Good stuff. Well, thank you so much, you guys, for being here for Rachel and
Thank you.
your girls. Yeah.
Oh, I love the clapping hands and the little
I know.
emojis flying across the screen.
I love it. I know, right? Why not? A little emoji love.
Yeah, the reactions. There we go. Wow. I never really used these. Okay,
I
cool.
know, right? I know. I think they just kind of came about not too long ago. They're kind of newish.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, enjoy that skin and
Yeah.
definitely take, notice in the morning. If you get some kind of little bit of blemishes or whatnot, that's not unusual sometimes because a little purging might happen. I'll just warn you.
Yes. Yep.
Grab
We
a
are
little bit of that
clean.
charcoal mask and put a little more on those spots, but
Mhm.
this is where it always happens for me. I'm like pointing them out right here.
Yeah, it happens on my nose. Yeah.
We all have
Yeah.
our things,
Just remember, we were deep cleaning and we were cleaning house and we was getting all that stuff to the surface. So yeah, your skin might react in that way, but it will be resolved quickly.
I love it. Well, thank you again, y'all. Have a wonderful night.
Amy, thank you.
Have a
Yes,
wonderful
you're
night.
welcome. We'll be in touch within the
Okay.
next 24 hours, all y'all. So, all right.
Sounds
Good night, you
good. Thank
guys.
you. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.